through the air. Cybersecurity expert Gregory Evans is here to offer his advice on how to avoid becoming a victim. And Gregory, first of all, let me ask you, let's start with the basics. RFID, what exactly is this?
RFID is like a miniature chip that puts off the signal. It's like identification chip. They're putting them on packages now. So like right now you see a barcode. Now you'll have an RFID code that will be on there as well. So exactly. Just imagine if you had it in your purse or in your wallet, and you walked into a grocery store, and everything in your basket had an RFID chip, and then you had your credit card in your pocket had an RFID. You just walked right through. It will automatically scan everything. There's no putting them on the baskets and scanning each individual thing anymore. And then you pay. You just keep walking straight out the door.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You can't buy or sell. You can't buy or sell.
They're being forced upon us. Like, for instance, you're not asking for the credit card to come with the RFID, but credit card companies are actually putting RFID on the cards.
Now, most people use RFID for internal operations inventory management. We're going to jump right to the customer to eliminate the cash wrap. So you think of a physical store without a cash wrap. You imagine a Target store without a place to check out. You think of a Macy's store. But what it does is we currently, about 10% of all the money we spend, $500 million a year, goes to transactions. Well, that can be done through technology. That's going to all change because of how we use Wi-Fi, RFID, mobile checkout. You'll be able to check out anywhere, anytime, from anyone, including yourself. And it's really cool and it's really easy because it's RFID based. You don't have to scan an item, you just throw it down and there's the price.
Talking about the chip can't buy or sell.
You're rushed to a hospital unconscious with no ID or medical history, but thanks to a microchip under your skin, it's all there. Science fiction 20 years ago, but a biometric reality today. In fact, it's already here. The latest home security locks use fingerprints to control deadbolts. And at the Jewel Osco grocery store in Chicago, some customers pay using their fingerprints. No paper or plastic.
You don't really need anything other than your hand, and you already got that with you.
That's it! That's it! That's it! You can't buy or sell! You can't buy or sell!
Talking about the chip can't buy or sell.
So will future department stores scan our irises, like in the movie Minority Report, then offer products catered to who we are?
Hello, Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap.
Experts say that technology is here now.
And tonight, the growing debate over medical chip implants. Some patients say it helps give them peace of mind. Others say they're a violation of privacy. We'll take a look at the controversy.
Doctors in our area are now recommending medical chip implants that they say could save your life.
But it has many privacy advocates worried. Dr. David Marks tells us more about this emerging technology.
It sounds like science fiction, but Nick Minicucci is getting a microchip implanted in his arm.
I didn't feel it at all, actually. When you pulled it out, that's the only time I felt it actually leaving.
The chip is smaller than a thumbnail, but allows doctors access to his entire medical records with only the swipe of a scan.
There's days I forget I even have it.
Molly Phillips is a diabetic. She had the chip implanted in her arm after a medical scare last December landed her in the hospital. Doctors didn't know what medication she was on.
If I'm in that circumstance again, they would scan my arm, pull up my information, and have it right there.
It was originally used for tracking lost pets, but the FDA approved VeriChip implants in humans last year. Since then, 60 people in the Northeast have gotten the chip implant. Each chip...
But Nate, you made that video, right? And then you made a statement, all right? You said, I don't believe in conspiracy theories, man. Now, you might think I'm a conspiracy theorist. One thing you'll find out about me, I am not a conspiracy theorist. So, but when I saw you, when I witnessed you make that statement that you don't believe conspiracy theories, that's what a cop would say, man. That's what a cop would say. Because you know, there's certain people kind of leaning toward our way, man. And some of y'all be home watching those crazy nuts on YouTube. They try to sneak up in here. Because you have mentioned there's guys that's in this classroom that are going on them videos watching them conspiracy theories and all that, man. And I ain't gonna point no fingers, and you pointed at a guy, man.
And some of y'all online have done that. You know who you are. I ain't gonna point you out.
Now, the reason why you made that video, which the top elders, the chief elders, all right, have watched, and other brothers have watched, okay, other captains and generals and officers and soldiers have watched, all right, yeah, with clean fringes, all right. We make sure our fringes are clean, as you can see,
Nuts, Israelite nuts with dirty fringes.
And I'm gonna show my fringes every week. Show you that they're clean. When they get dirty, I'm gonna wash them, okay?
What is their plan of action? If that's true, what is their plan of action? You won't find one video where these nuts will have a plan of action.
Psalm chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
So we don't gotta stock no fucking bags of rice and turkey jerky and shit like that, or dried fruit, or trail mix. I don't gotta stock up bottles of water.
Conspiracy theorists are nuts that point out plans to destroy a society of people. But those people that point it out never have a strategy or plan of action. They just point out, look, the world is falling!
I ain't stocking up on 20 bags of freaking rice and shit like that. Extra long grain rice. Canned goods and shit.
Because believe me, this camp right here, if we even thought there's going to be some kind of major food shortage, you better believe we have a plan of action. And everybody associated with us would know the plan of action. That's how we get down. That's how we roll.
The reason why you say stuff like that is because you have very little faith.
For your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Because you worried about bringing forth some physical plan to counteract what Esau is going to do. Look, Esau is more powerful than us. If Esau comes against us, man, that's it. We're done. The only thing that we have is the Most High. And the Most High speaks to us through his word.
I'm showing you the difference between a nut today and our forefathers.
Guess what, Nate? You're faked out again. The simple believers every word, debunking false doctrines.
This is Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. And that mark is talking about that R.F.I.D microchip. So it's inevitable that they're going to start putting those chips in people all across the United States. And that's plainly the mark of the beast spoken of in the Bible. That's exactly what it is. It is nothing else but that. And they're going to push it, they're pushing it through the goddamn healthcare bill. And in order for you to stay linked into the system, if you want to continue to get Section 8, you want to continue to get your Social Security, you want to continue to get that Medicaid and all that, you want to continue to get those SNAP benefits or the EBT, you want to continue to get that stuff, you're going to have to get this. And you know directly who's going to be affected by that. Black woman, Jake, Hispanic woman, the ones that are on those programs. And they're going to force you to get this chip. And the Lord said in the scriptures, if you take the mark, you're going to be destroyed. And the majority of you Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, you're going to take this shit. Because you don't believe in the Lord, you don't trust in the Lord, you don't believe in the word of the Lord. Alright? You don't believe in the word of the Lord. And what you're going to do is, you're going to take this shit. You're going to let them put this in you so you can get you some little bullshit GMO food to eat. And that's going to seal your destruction.